of the old days, who is Asa now? We've heard about David, listen, of the old days, who is David now? We've heard about Moses of the old days, who is Moses now? We've heard about Elijah of the old days, who is Elijah now? We've heard about Enoch of the old days, who is Enoch now? What's my point? Okay, because you have certain stories that repeat themselves in different ways. And everybody will pay attention to Larry Hoover, right? Remember, Rod Hayes was saying, Larry Hoover, Larry Hoover, Larry Hoover. And I stepped to Rod Hayes and I said, excuse me, you're forgetting somebody. And in the Holy Tablets, Dr. Malachi York referred to himself as El-Kut. All right? El-Kut. And what is El-Kut? El-Kut, this word means center or axis point. Axis. And this word means the. So Dr. Malachi York is the center of all of this. Notice how all these events, it don't matter if it's a Black Hawk helicopter crashing into an American Eagle airplane. All right. Notice how I was able to show y'all that, oh, that's talking about Malachi York, because Dr. Malachi York's name is Chief Black, what? Thunderbird Eagle. Chief Black Thunderbird Eagle. What is a Thunderbird? I thought you never asked. A Thunderbird in an ancient Egyptian, and actually more so the ancient, you'll find it in Benanu or Bennu, the ancient Egyptians, but also the Native Americans, is a craft that they said sometimes looked this way, like arcs or boats or discs, right? And they said they flew around in the sky in them. Don't worry, if you lost, just keep paying attention. You came here for a reason, though. It's not going to be anything like you're used to. What I'm doing is I'm planting so many seeds in your subconscious at one time that all lead to the center. So don't worry. As long as you're able to listen and be open to receive, you're going to see the bigger picture. You have to connect all the dots. All right? But if you're paying attention, they all lining up. So this is referred to as a Bennu. All right? Also called a Hennu. These are one and the same. These are vehicles. Are you with me? So they called these Thunderbirds. Go look it up. Don't take my word for it. Thunder is the sound that it made. And the bird was speaking about the fact that it could fly. They saw it flying, the ancient Egyptians and the Native Americans. So the thunder sound and the bird, don't you see that today? When you look up in your sky, don't you see these? Right? And they're flying above your head. I know there's a plane in some plane is a plane. Don't you see these? You call them airplanes, right? Okay, that's a Thunderbird. When you see them fly over, don't it sound like thunder? And don't they look like birds? Are you with me? So he's Chief Black Thunderbird Eagle for a reason. So when you saw that helicopter called Black Hawk, all right, or bird, Black Hawk, and you saw it crash into American Eagle Airlines, and I was explaining all of that to y'all, that it all points to Malachi York. That wasn't nothing made up. All of that's true. Another thing, Dr. Malachi York's name is Asa. And the one who brought him through, meaning before he showed up, he was studying up under someone. His name was Sheikh Dawood or Sheikh Dawood. All right. And what is Sheikh Dawood? Because it was Sheikh Dawood Faisal incomplete. All right. Dawood is another way of saying David. Are y'all with me? So that's why I'm asking y'all, who is Asa in today's day and age? Who is Moses in today's day and age? Who is Elijah now? Y'all story is happening again. Y'all chosen ones are being called forward again. That's why you'll see again, right before they mentioned it, I posted a video that was from what year? 2020. But you saw the people show up and they responded to it like it just happened, right? You go look in the comments, you'll see that. That video was recorded in 2020 when all of the brothers, including people from the better communities and families, all of them, were organizing to bring everybody together and say, we're going to tie our flags. Okay, let's work together finally on something. That's what everybody was saying. Are you with me? What's the point there? After I posted the video, wasn't long after they brought it up, said, okay, we about to let Larry out. Okay, you can't think it ends there. They had their eye on what you may not have your eye on. Their eye is on Malachi. Their eye is on Malachi. That's why I'm telling y'all, everybody needs to be focused on this day and time on unity. Unity with like minds. I want to make sure that's clear. So you don't think you're supposed to be working at people working with people that's shooting at you. Unity with like minds. Larry Hoover and Malachi are in the same dorm, y'all. Malachi Z. York and Larry Hoover are in the same dorm. Are you with me? Pay attention. Before Larry, they were saying Johnny Sabbath. They let somebody named Johnny Sabbath out. Most people probably didn't know who that was, but he was right there with Malachi. Now they said, okay, we're going to let Larry out. I don't know if everybody know who that is, but you should at least, especially on his live, know who that is. And he was right there with Malachi. What do you think is next? So you have to ask yourself, is it time? Because Dr. Malachi Z. York sent an email, and I saw this email with my own eyes, and it wasn't but a few months ago. He said, it is time. And you go listen to this teaching on YouTube. It's called We Have Our Own Time. Are you with me? We have our own time. And he said, I'll tell you when it's time. So what do you think happens? Larry Hoover walks out in the song. What was it? Who was it? What letter was it, y'all? I just put the shit out while I said Larry Hoover's 74 now, so can we denounce gang banging? That was Dumb, Dumb, and Dumber, I think. All right? In the song Dumb, Dumb, and Dumber, I just spoke on Larry Hoover not long ago. And I said, Larry Hoover is 74 now. I was telling the brothers and sisters that's a part of the families, I was telling them, this your sign. He's 74 now. I said, can we denounce gangbanging? What Larry Hoover wound up saying. He said, I don't want no parts in this, that, and the third. I'm not associated with gangbanging, da, 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 da. I was telling them, because this is your sign. Literally, this is your sign. Do you know what it means? If you think it means throw it to folks or throw it to six, right, you may not have been paying attention to your own blueprint. Because your blueprint was speaking about building something. And when you have a blueprint to build things with bricks, what were you usually talking about in those ancient days? Pyramids. Brick by brick and stone by stone. Remember the song I was telling y'all, those who got my book, I think it was stone by stone, brick by brick. Egyptians building a pyramid. Brick by brick, stone by stone. The church keeps singing on, or church keeps building. The church keeps building on and on. All right? All of you who are GDs are Masons. And y'all have to understand why y'all more silent than any other group on this planet. Y'all have to understand why you meet a GD and they got more composure than damn near anybody else that's in any of these organizations. Why though? Why are they so composed? Why are they so silent? Because y'all have the spirit of David moving through you. And y'all know that because y'all say it every time you get an opportunity to. You have the spirit of David, meaning you have the spirit of love, beloved, moving through you. So it just may require y'all to get the other, maybe people who done went different ways, right? You may need to get the other ones, make sure they all working and say, listen, not just tying a flag. We need to be able to say we are something as a center. Okay? We need to have something as a center, not just you tie your flag to this one, I tie my flag to that one. No, centrally, what are we? You with me? And centrally, y'all are a nation. All the brothers, all the sisters, I need y'all to pay attention to what I'm saying, because I don't know who else is either allowed or in position to say it. Y'all are a nation. All the OGs need to have meetings and sit downs and powwows to figure out what is the nation we are. Meaning, What are you, listen, when y'all are sitting down, y'all say, are we this? Are we that? And if you need to tie it to a biblical character, whatever, or you can say you're the bloodline of Christ. Whatever you need to say, all of y'all need to function as one nation. You with me? Why am I saying this? Because when things are made anew, new life is breathed into it. Old things are able to pass away. I'll make all things new. Old things are able to perish. And the excitement of it, okay, even if it was a negative thing, the excitement of it is able to transform and transfer into a new type of excitement. So it becomes less about banging and it becomes more about peace and tranquility. The banging was the chaos, okay? The war took place. The wars took place, okay? The good and the bad. All right, the breakings and one type of ball was together and then it broke and then these people came and the suns and the moons, they went to war and da-da-da-da, and people out here still fighting wars that they didn't start. They inherited them. Every generation, there's an opportunity to say, all right, we're not at war anymore. All right, without saying too much, I've spoken to certain people behind the scenes. And I say, yo, listen, what do we need to do this or what? You just keep doing what you're doing because you'll be able to get there and they'll be able to hear you. This was in 2020. All right. I ain't going to say who I'm talking about, okay? I'm just talking about somebody that if you paying attention, you already know what I just said. So these people will say, listen, all you need to do is keep working because when you get in position, he literally said, he said, your time up. You get in position, everybody going to be able to listen to you. Because they're not going to look to you to be leaning to one side or the other. They'll look to you to be who? Neutral. Neutral. And neutrality is just saying a new and true reality. Neutrality. And that's what we need, y'all. I'm not asking anybody to throw their badges away or to throw their crowns away or anything like that. And the elders aren't asking y'all to do that. The overseers aren't asking y'all to do that. This is what's being asked. Okay? It's coming straight through the wire. Find a way to be a nation all together. Find a way to be a nation of people. And when you're a nation of people, it's less of an utterance. It's more of an understanding. It ain't even that you need a name. Pay attention to what I'm saying. It ain't even that you need a name. You just need nationality. And nationality is a mindset. It don't have nothing to do with no paper. Don't let these people trick you and fool you. Okay? This ain't no Moorish sermon either, Moors. Relax. When I say nationality, I'm talking about what they were worried about when they were trying to counter the intelligence. They were trying to come in and counter the intelligence because they saw that these movements were intelligence based. They were not criminal organizations. A lot of what they calling criminal, not saying all of it, but a lot of what they calling criminal was actually two things. Okay? The main thing, well, actually three things. The main thing was the brothers and sisters of that time fighting back against the police, the corrupt police, and them planting agents in the community. All right? Fighting back against the mainstream media and what they were trying to make them out to be. And also fighting back against the communities that were poisoned by drugs and money. When it became more of a drug and money war. That's not why these things were started. And you know these things weren't started for that reason because the Bloods have the same symbol as the shrine. Go look it up. And the G's and Crips have the same symbol as the Masons. This was hidden from y'all. But the overseers know what I'm saying. And a lot of them have passed away. A lot of the kings have passed away. And they locked a lot of them up so they can't say certain things and can't even be associated with certain things to be able to tell y'all that there was a vision and there was a lot of fighting that had to happen. Okay? So now you're in that time period where you have to bring everything to the center. Never forget your blueprint and your creed. Bring everything to the center, activate your crown. And that's supposed to be for not you alone. It's for your communities. You don't need permission to do this. If he's saying he don't want to be on no banging stuff and y'all respect him, stop banging. If you respect your chief and he's saying, I don't want any association with the gang banging, then please explain to me why y'all all over Instagram on y'all stories with the symbols and the this and the hand signs and the gestures and the, why y'all still doing that? There should be some type of respect for the chief that you listen to him and hear him, because he's been in prison for what? He's been 52 years and some time. He's been in prison 52 years. He took the ultimate sacrifice for you to even have something that you say you're a part of. All right. So if he say this is not what it is anymore, we're going to what? Evolve. He ain't scared. He ain't lost it. He's trying to tell you something that ain't just for his freedom. It's for yours. It's for yours. So where are the organizers with the mind enough to be able to grab everybody and say, all right, the overseer said this, we're going to do this. No more gang banging, no more stuff. And then when y'all are around one another and y'all having y'all brotherly love or y'all circles and y'all speaking on the doctrine or whatever, that's a different thing. That's more moving in silence. But what the world needs right now is not just unity, okay? People who say they have chiefs to be able to listen to the chiefs that speak, or we lose again. Take it from me, because I grew up in a nation of people, not gang affiliated, anything like that. I grew up around people in the community who have a chief, Dr. Malachi York, a literal on paper chief. We don't just call him that. We have our own constitution, the United Nuwapian Nation of Moors Constitution. We had our own land. We have our own language. And for 23 years, I watched these people ignore him when he say something. He say, don't do this, they do the opposite. He say, do this, they do the opposite. He say, make this move, they do the opposite. He say, I want y'all to work together, stop fighting and bickering over all this little stuff so I can come home and we can finish this thing. They do the opposite. I'm asking y'all to do the opposite of that. And if you hear it in my tone, I'm not trying to assert no authority. I'm not trying to say I'm replacing nobody. I'm not trying to pose as no king. All I'm saying is sometimes certain people are not in position to say as much as they would be able to if they would not have been in compromising positions. But if you're able to hear wisdom, you will know that I ain't saying anything that the overseer wouldn't say. Y'all hear me? So everybody that's a part of these nations, it's time for y'all to align again. All right? And what we need is more spirit force. It's right here. Who? Okay, that's what it means. Go look it up, the creative utterance. But you'll also get another science here. When you say who? Harmony of opposites. We need more harmony of the opposites. And let me talk to who I can talk to right now without y'all getting upset with me, because I think it's divine enough right now. We don't need this right now. We don't need that right now. We had that for too long, and too much blood has been shed because of it. Too many people have lost because of this. We don't need renegade right now. We don't need insanity right now. We need unity right now. Unity. And the first unified act y'all can do to benefit the whole is to honor what your chief is saying. That's the first thing you can do as a unified, not even a front, a unified truth, not a front. We tired of the fronting. First thing y'all can do is honor what the chief is saying. Honor it. And it should be an unspoken thing. And just as I'm saying it, it should be getting to y'all anyway. Because some people got family that's close enough to understand what's going on. So you'll understand that there's a certain thing called moral law, right? There's a certain thing called moral law. If you study the art of war. Moral law is what moved a lot of countries and communities and nations forward. When that general says something, the soldiers listen and they did it. I don't know what's going on, but all I see over all social media, Facebook, Instagram, is a whole bunch of children of a chief that think they know more about what the chief should be doing. You hear me? It's the same thing I'm seeing in my community. They think they know more about what the chief's supposed to be doing. They think they know better than him. They think he don't know what he doing when he say something. And he's your elder. He been there, done that. Wisdom would cause you not to try to buck up at the elder who been a black belt all his life. He may be 74 now, but he carried that crown all his life. He gave you the crown. If you're his true disciple, if he says no more this, that, or the Thursday, by Friday, you should be on whatever he said. So we would love to take the organizations and the families that are out here serious. We need y'all to be serious. Don't let it be another rerun where a demonstration causes your government to get afraid. Y'all need to be more crafty than that. But I don't know if they're going to listen. Y'all don't understand. We're in that time period where all of these signs, all of these prophecies are coming true. Only thing that can stop us from inheriting what we're supposed to inherit is us. Us. Only thing that can stop it. You with me? So that's what we want to see. We want to see people being able to honor with it. We got too many chiefs, not enough Indians. Y'all ever heard that before? Too many people think they know what's going on. This should be a sacred time. Say, okay, we had our time. They're going to let our lion out. Listen. All right, let's make sure this is prepared. 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 Let's not make it worse. Y'all don't understand how they view it. Don't make it worse. That way, you allow for the lion to breathe on the outside. The energy will be different all around the nations. Trust and understand. It's been long enough that every OG, especially those who are up in elderhood, every OG want to see Larry walk. Do you know what that means? You have to allow space for what that means. That means when Larry walk, there are going to be so many treaties. There are going to be so many treaties. Don't give these people a reason to try to shut that down. There are going to be so many treaties, so many ceasefires, and so many more movements of unity coming forth. So everybody need to keep in mind, body, soul. All right? We seeing freedom of the prisoners. Keep looking out because it's long time done passed. It's been time for Dr. Malachi York to walk. All right? And we need more growth and development. Growth and development. If anything, the only banging we should hear is from hammers. You with me? Only banging we should hear is from hammers, from building going on. And I'm not talking about the hammers that they convinced us were hammers. Those were not hammers that were used for building. Those hammers they gave us that we were walking around with were used for destruction. Right? They give us the words. They say, look, I'm going to put a hammer in your hand. Go kill your brother with it. We became Cain. Cain and Abel. Right? They say, yo, we about to go on a drill. That ain't no power tool. That's a powerless tool. Because every time one of ours is taken up out of here through that, what wind up happening? We losing. We're losing energy. We losing momentum. All right? What else is going to come is those of y'all who are serious, even if you're not a part of no nation or no family, okay? Those of y'all who are serious, eventually we need to outlaw drill music. We need to outlaw it. We need to outlaw what they call in gangster music. We need to outlaw it because that's old. And you shouldn't let people do it anyway. All these people trying to mimic the land, all this imitation of the land. The same way y'all be making niggas check in and come to certain areas, y'all should come and snatch the radio station people up. I'm not talking about literally. All right? Y'all petition the radio station to, hey, you can't play that record. We outlawed that. And it's enough brothers and sisters worldwide. I can feel the spirit right now. It's enough brothers and sisters worldwide that all it takes is one wire to ignite. And you got 400,000 signatures immediately on anything. And all you need is 100,000 for Parliament to look at it, for the government to look at it and consider it and run it through the chambers. You got 400, 500,000 immediately just in the Western Hemisphere from one nation. Then you got all the other ones coming together. They all say y'all moving together. Even when it's voting power, everybody that's a part of the nations is indebted to do certain things. They obligated to do certain things. When it comes to community organization, everybody that's a part of a nation is indebted to do something. And if we got all these soldiers and all these people out here that's a part of these nations and ain't nobody able to make no moves, we don't need it. So I know we need y'all, is what I'm saying. And this is a great sign, a great opportunity. Everybody holding their breath. Everybody want to see Larry walk. Everybody, unless they just clueless as to what this is, which probably be the young ones, and ain't nobody fault but the OGs if the little straps don't know what's going on. Ain't nobody fault but the OGs. You with me? But everybody want to see it happen because they tired. Everybody tired of the chaos. A lot of these young niggas is out here is children of niggas who grew up, you know what I'm saying, or grew up around gangbang. All they need is to just see something different. And that's what's about to happen. So just as much as you understand about moral law, if you don't, go look it up. So you'll know it don't matter if the chiefs say every Thursday we wearing pink. Guess what? You better have multiple different outfits and be ready to flex on niggas every Thursday to show your best pink because that's what the chief said. Or don't be a part of what the chief running. All right? Y'all know what I'm saying. Because if I write this, y'all know what it means. Y'all know what I'm saying. Something that is stable. It ain't to be passed away. Just like the word of God. This may fall, that may fall. My word won't pass away. So once it's word law, you already know it's okay. So, y'all, it's time to reform. It's time to recreate yourself. It's time to reignite the fire that was lost. And I'm not talking about G's alone. Because now we beyond all the gangster shit, right? The G got to be based on God's. It got to be based on Psalms 82, verse 6. It got to be. Y'all are people that are in religions and all of that. Use that to your advantage. Use it to your advantage. Because they can't stop that. That's called freedom of religion. They can't stop that. They can't stop y'all from honoring God. They can't stop y'all from doing works and say this is for the Most High. They can't stop y'all. It should be able to be that this late in the game, and I'm not just talking about to the nations and families. This late in the game, when you see signs like Larry Hoover, it should be able to be that everybody is able to look from Farrakhan to Captain Cesariak to everybody. Everybody's supposed to be able to say, let's stop fighting because of our differences. Let's stop acting like we ain't still talking about the same source, the same creator, and we still searching for what that is. And even if we aren't, I don't hate you because of your belief, right? I still want to help you. What's going on in your community that I may be able to help with? Here's what's going on in my community you may be able to help with. What resources do y'all, all these different countries who are at war with one another, they'll still send each other resources. These countries don't agree on shit, but they'll still send each other resources. They'll still do business with one another. They'll look out for one another. They'll send each other soldiers. Hey, I got a few soldiers. What y'all got going on, Ukraine? Okay, let's send my people over here. All right? We need that type of system out here. And it's going to start specifically in the music industry. All right? All these people, it don't matter if it's Lil Baby. It don't matter if it's Bloody J and them. It don't matter if it's the YSL them. Because remember what YSL and them were talking about like 2015. Okay? Where they were saying they were going to unify all these other people, the Crips, everything. It don't matter who it is. Stop letting them niggas get away with just walking around with a badge and not doing community organization. Stop letting them get away with that. Stop using your music to promote more of the shit that the overseers and the chiefs and everybody telling us to let go and stop doing. You with me? This need to be our messages. Holding them accountable. Don't just take no picture in Nipsey neighborhood. No, Nipsey died in his home. And Nipsey stood up for righteousness. He stood up for righteousness. He stood up for healthy living. He stood up for unification. He used his music to push that. Meaning it shouldn't have gotten any worse than what Nipsey's worst lyrics was when it came to glorifying any of the murder, anything like that. It should have only gotten better, if anything, than his lyrics where he was uplifting the people. But 2019 showed us that a lot of artists and rappers will act like they care about something like that. And next thing you know, they pushing and promoting more murder, more drill, more killing, more baby drill. This person pop up over here, da da da. We have to stop allowing it. The same way there's a demonstration when niggas pop up in a neighborhood they ain't supposed to pop up in. And niggas come checking and oppressing some random man who don't even know nothing about anything you know, didn't even know that you owned the street that you talking about, because that's what it seemed like. Same way there's demonstrations when it comes to that. There should be a demonstration when a nigga talking about he finna release another song that's gonna diss somebody homeboy, or diss somebody fallen soldier, or diss somebody's son, or you gotta outlaw it. And there is no more of a powerful movement than all of the Bloods, Crips, and G's and everybody saying, we on the same timing. We on the same timing. Because then the little straps who out of control or the renegade niggas, guess what they start feeling like? They start feeling like off-brands, and nobody wants to feel like that. They start feeling out of place, and nobody wants to feel like that. So guess what they going to do? They going to get with the program. All right? They're going to get with the good message. Program. Program is a message. Y'all hear me? That's what we need. I don't know what all these other people talking about. When they see me with the Masonic hat and they think they know me, I come from a very, very powerful bloodline. You don't know who I am for a reason, because you've been so distracted with all this bullshit. My bloodline is powerful. And all I'm doing is what I've seen my bloodline do. I was taught all the stories of my ancestors, the Blackfoot tribe, Black Panthers, all the way back. Listen, we go way back. And we've always been on great works. And I grew up in a community spearheaded by Dr. Malachi York, and all I saw was great works. You don't know me, I know you. You know that, you see that, right? People come on here, they think they're going to tell me about what Nuwapu is. And I'm able to tell them everything about what their religion, whatever they're coming from is. But they can't tell me anything about what this is about or where we're going. Yet when I speak, people listen for a reason. And you can't fake wisdom. You can fake knowledge, but you can't fake wisdom. You with me? And the wisdom that's coming through right now is there is no more of a better moment for unity than right now. You'll never get now back. You'll never get now back. Trust and understand. You're playing with Shaitan, the opposition. And they don't want you to succeed. So you need to stop faking unity and do it for real. You need to stop faking growth and development and do it for real. You need to stop faking community organization and do it for real. Where the sons at? Where the bloodline of David at? Y'all got to stand up now and be of the developed ones. You know what I'm saying? And if you're looking for anything that'll help you, guess what? Nuwapu will help you. Nuwapu will help you. You hearing Nuwapu in the sound of my voice. Because I done sat with all of y'all, from the Bloods to Crips and the G's, and some of y'all all at the same time. And I done talked to y'all. I know the knowledge, the food, all of that. Come on now. I done sat with everybody. And it never changed since I was younger. I kept saying, ain't no more of a powerful movement than all of y'all coming together. And I'm not talking about y'all remember my song A-Twin. Maybe I'll play that in a second. I ain't talking about no movement, right, where you get on some business or niggas talking about going to war. No, I'm talking about, imagine you see a bunch of brothers and they standing in line. You like, yo, what y'all in here doing? Niggas tattoos, they face everything. They standing in line to vote on something. I ain't talking about all the fake presidency shit either. All right? Or they all writing letters and sending them in. Or they putting money together, they getting this done and fixing this in their community. And what you gonna tell them? What you gonna tell them? What you gonna tell them? All right? And the ones who can carry, they carrying legally. You with me? And if they ain't, they might as well be, because they exercising, they in shape. You know what I mean? They protecting one. What you gonna tell them? Who will be our ops? Pay attention to what I'm saying. Who will be our ops when everybody is with one another? The streets get cleaner. And then y'all set examples for these young niggas, say, man, we got to do some different shit. We got to stop sliding on each other. We got to start doing this, that. We just got to do something different. Man, in 5 years' time, if y'all can hear me, in 5 years' time, the Western Hemisphere will shine a different way. 5 years, maybe less. It'll shine a different way. So if you nation and you in here, I got so much love for y'all, because y'all come from the struggle. You see what I'm saying? Y'all supposed to be overcoming y'all depression, overcoming y'all oppression. Y'all survivors of things that people out here acting like they know about. So y'all know more than what the average person know about what struggle is. Okay, you got one side of it, right? You figured out the struggle. All right? When you going to figure out the resurrection side, the rebuilding side? When you going to figure out the recreation side? We know, we get it. Listen, check it out. All right, if you can hear, you can hear. We know all that. Okay, what about this part? This right here. We need more of that. All right? So that should answer all three of the questions of what's moving right now. Okay? And again, it's all love to all the families out here. All right? We look forward to see. We don't want people unjustly in prison, okay? We don't want pain out here, and we're not looking forward to anything but good news. And we're just hoping that y'all understand the power that y'all have and all of that, okay? Because it can only go how y'all move it to go. But this is y'all time to shine, all of y'all. So I look forward to seeing more. Unity. The video I posted was from 2020, okay? When I was out there with y'all. And I got step two, there's a whole other thing, but I ain't gonna bring out no negativity, because it was some people that was out there earlier that day that was on some negativity, the renegade niggas. I ain't gonna say too much, okay, without going into all of that. But the point is, then the brothers showed up later, and I said, see, them niggas need to see that. Because they tried to press me on some bullshit, and they need to see I'm not alone in this. The people are ready. The people are ready. And we know everybody got this dark history, all of that. And some stuff ain't as easy as it might seem without going into too much detail. Because you got certain VLs and all that. I understand. It's just that the main central idea is unity. That's the central idea. Unity. You with me? We need that. And we need the protectors out here. We need the people that's on one accord out here. All of that. All right. Any questions? I don't want to go too far. Any questions, anybody? Right? Some of y'all probably didn't know Masonry and GD are one and the same. Some of y'all probably didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? Remember the principles, okay? And activate them. Remember the principles. They say you spelled it wrong. I say you ain't spell it right. All right? Because once you understand that, you can run hell or run shul or school. You over that. You with me? Yeah, overstood. Yeah. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Who the ones who walk around and say one love? Or who the ones who walk around and say gangster love? You know what I mean? Some niggas be more excited to hear the gangster word than they are to hear the love. They be rushing past that word. Gangster love. What you say? I said gangster love. No, niggas say the whole thing and overstand about it. And now you have to understand that your chief is asking for you to focus on what? The beloved part. Focus on what made David David, or you're going to go through some trials and tribulations too. All right? Because some people may not like that. That come with the struggle. All right? Go read the book of Psalms, chapter 22. Psalms 22. Read it. He talk about the pain and suffering that come with being beloved. You with me? So he asks you to focus on the love part. Focus on the love part. You with me? It'll be handled. It'll be handled. Them prison bars are falling. And people are seeing the ones that have been held walking out. It's been time. All right? Yes, could we take a photo of page 2 and 3? 2 and 3? Hold on. I don't know how you numbered it. I ain't even numbered it. All right. Another thing I want to say is I don't want those who are part of the families to think that I think y'all are clueless about shit like better communities and family. Really, it's the mainstream that they don't know what's going on. You with me? I know that. However, some of y'all not acting like it. Some of y'all ain't acting like y'all know. Got to put action behind it. You want better communities and family, you still can't be out here oppressing this shit, bro. Like, you with me? Say better communities and families. You know what I mean? We got to start acting like that. So, let me tell you, in history, when nations come together, let's say you got a nation and here go their symbol right here, right? I don't know, I'm just going to do something. Let's say you got a nation, here go their symbol. And let's say you got a nation, here go their symbol, right? When they say we done fighting, hear what they do. They put their symbols together, right? And they become one symbol. So this is the type of mentality I'm asking y'all to consider and think about. It becomes less about what this used to be and that used to be when it was separate. It becomes a unified thing. Now, everybody understands what this is. So you can have people coming from certain backgrounds and you can vet them in to whatever the new thing would be. Okay? And that new thing needs to be registered as a nation. It needs to be registered. The same way the Masons did it, the same way NOI, whoever. Register it. Whatever it is. I'm not in charge of that. And it won't be about this, that. It'll be about this and that. Exactly. Not you versus me or you and me. All right? We're talking about a we thing. And if it's a we thing, do it in a way, okay, that it ain't, they can't come for you. Because you'll understand, no, I have my First Amendment. Okay? My First Amendment says I have the freedom to assemble. You with me? I have the freedom of the press, not to be depressed. Same shit though in America, right? I have freedom of the press. I have a freedom of religion. All of that can be the umbrella of whatever nation you moving with. And if the Masons can do it, y'all can do it. They don't classify the Mason as a gang. And let me tell you something. They could. But there's too many of them in it, right? So they ain't going to want to do it. But they could classify the Masons as a gang, all the shit the Masons done did. But they did it up under the constitutionally protected rights. You with me? Instead of it being renegade, okay, where it's going against this, or instead of it's another word. Instead of it based on anarchy or going against the government. You see me? So we just need more of that. So all that's going to align anyway. All right. So I know y'all happy. I know y'all excited, and then they're gonna play with y'all heart. So stay in the center, because they're gonna try to delay it. I'm just telling you how this goes. They're gonna try to delay it. Okay. And that's where all that Illinois and stuff, all that is just Illinois, just Illinois. Okay, it just close it out, blind it out, and stand in the center. Don't even worry. Stay composed. Stand on your square. They gonna try to throw y'all off. So don't do no protesting. Don't do none of that, because that's what they want. Just stand still. It's gonna work out. It's gonna work out. Let the ones who stand on the legal side of things, let them handle it. Okay, let it transcend from that federal shit to the state shit. Anything that's needed, don't even worry about it. You want to see them walk? Don't give them a reason to be like, nope. So especially if some of y'all in here, y'all know about certain things moving, man, get that word out. Just tell them to think about it. All right, people need to rearrange what they be saying and what they be doing, all of that. let them walk first, okay, before any of this stuff. Let them walk. And then learn to listen when a chief says something. That's the nation. I have a nation, and I'm respectful to what the chief say. But I've observed people, he'll say something, they right there with me. I say, okay, well, he'll say something like, oh, we ain't doing none of that right now, da-da-da-da, right? And then they'll be like, well, I'm going to do it anyway, or we're going to see who else got this. I say, you supposed to be on his legal team. He telling the legal team what to do, and they talking about it. You supposed to be working with him, and you saying you're going to move against him. Because he basically said this, that, and the third, and you ignored it. And you said we're going to wait and see. That's not the client. He's the client. And there should be certain type of attorney-client privilege, which y'all ain't supposed to even know half this shit. You with me? So just shift it up so that y'all ain't a part of that crowd of people that do that. Okay? And just remember, when there's a union, all right, union means you and I are both on. We both on. Everybody on. You and the on. You and the on. You and the on. Yeah. You know what I mean? One on. We own one. Together. You with me? It shouldn't be no... Every set need to come together. Let it be. Every sect need to come together. Let it be. Crazy enough, it'll be easier to do this than it'll be easier to do this. Ain't that crazy? It'll be easier to get every set to work together than it would be to get these people to work together. Because the people who are in these sets, y'all understand, it ain't even about belief. Y'all deal more so with reality. You feel what I'm saying? Which is why half y'all don't be trying to hear what niggas saying. I get it though, because a lot of what niggas say don't match reality. And they just be out there trying to talk and sound good, sound like they care. Or they'll bring you to Chicago, say, I want to talk to y'all real quick about gangbanging. And then them niggas leave. You never see them again. You see what I'm saying? They come in and minister to you or talk to you. Then you still got to go home to the communities that they drive by in their Lamborghinis. Or they drive by in their limos. And that's not reality. You see what I'm saying? Nah, we got something different now. So I get it. Y'all deal with more reality, so it'll be easy for y'all to come together then. Because truth is based in reality. And then we got to get these sects. If we can get the Hebrew Israelites and the NOI to work together, that'll be amazing. Right? If we can get the NOI, the Hebrew Israelites, and the Masons to work together, bro, come on now. That's a force right there. And everybody can learn something from each and every one of these groups. Each and every one of them can learn something from one another. All right, same thing with the nations. All y'all can learn something from one another. You with me? All right? Y'all can learn composure from the G's. Y'all can learn how to cool out until it's time to get active from the Crips. They just be cool the whole time. You see how everybody seems to have the same type of personality types because each idea has a personality type associated with it. So if you a blood, chances are your ass might get hot-headed every now and again. Because, I mean, y'all coming from a very powerful bloodline of warriors. You know what I'm saying? That's literally called blood. You ain't finished it. Y'all might greet each other like bloodline. You know what I'm saying? But y'all, a lot of y'all are warriors returned. You with me? And y'all incarnated and say, show me to the bloods. You know what I'm saying? That's the you out here terrorizing. I get it. I listen, I've been around all of it. I was fucking with some bloods. It was October 31st. Do I need to say more? October 31st, my dumb ass was out there shooting a video with some blood. I love them niggas to death, but they robbed the shit out of me and kidnapped the shit out of me. I ain't never think that I'll ever be kidnapped. I ain't think it was possible. They robbed the shit out of me and kidnapped and talked to me, consoled me the whole way through. Said, we gonna finish shooting this video. Nigga talking like you ain't just make me get in the car. I'm like, yeah, right. Okay, tell me what else? Okay, what shots y'all want? Fuck I'm supposed to do? It's a stud behind me. She got a gun on me. A nigga in the middle next to her, he got a gun on me. The nigga sitting to the far left in the back seat, he got a gun on me. Right? I'm like, it's 3 guns on me, nigga. What else do y'all want? Y'all want to stop at the McDonald's? The fuck am I supposed to do? This was 2018, real life. I ain't telling you no lie. My dumb ass out there fucking with bloods on Halloween. Some of y'all like, what's the difference? It could have been Valentine's Day. Bless your heart. You ain't had to go through nothing. You ain't have to experience shit. I'm telling you. My dumb ass should have known. I ain't even calculated. Yeah, Faye, we're going to shoot that video. Woo. I should have said, you might be talking about October 30th. 30th? And them niggas out there talking, I'm ready to purge. I ain't even did shit. It's just these niggas initiation shit. It's just these niggas purge night. They finna get some strikes off. They ain't gonna kidnap the shit out of me. I ain't never been kidnapped the shit out of, let alone kidnapped. Damn. It was so crazy. The nigga kidnapped the shit out of me and said, all right, they nigga had the nerve to call me the next morning, be like, how long you think it's gonna take to get done, Faye? How we looking at? Like ain't shit happened. And my dumb ass said, well, give me about like 3 days. You know what I'm saying? The fuck? You gotta edit the shit, cause nigga know where you stay, all that. But I had to handle that shit like a business transaction for real. I said, as soon as I got in the video, I said, we good, right? Everything on my end. I said, well, everything on my end, nigga. God damn. Shit, that's real life though. You with me? So I get it. You'll learn something different from each and every one of y'all, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you might have to put them blood niggas in the front. Sometimes you got to put them blood niggas not in the back. They can't be there that day. Say, nigga, we finna go face to face with the military. We finna do some organization shit. Nigga, y'all can't be there. Cause what are y'all? It's gonna be one nigga. It's always one short, dark skinned nigga. He gonna be the most atomic nigga that's out there. And he really do think he could take that whole army. That was fucked up. He ain't just saying that shit. He think he could take everybody, nigga. Including his OG. That way you know you in trouble, right? Because you be looking at the OG like, get him. OG put his hands on. I can't say shit to the nigga. So they get to walking like that, you know it fucked up. I can't say shit to the nigga. Soon as he don't use his knees, you know you finna get either shot. I just gave y'all some survival techniques. If you in the hood, and there's some business going on, and you look at the OG, the nigga start walking like this. I can't say shit to the nigga. Shit, you heard him? Shit, matter of fact, let me. It's over with, man. OG with no knees is no good. That ain't no type of good news. Shit, oh, no, I'm telling you the truth. Why would I lie? See, I'm one of them well-rounded individuals. I went in the house. Shit, what was so crazy, though? Like, to this day, I still love them niggas, bro. Like, I love them niggas because I already understand certain shit. What was so interesting was a nigga, I ain't gonna say their name, right? But one of them niggas, I guess I can't say that because he'll probably get a name away. But like, one of them niggas, he was like, you know what I'm saying? Okay, he was one of the he one of them like bigger dudes, like tall but kind of chubby niggas. He walked up on me when it was going on, like at the end of the night, cause somebody else pulled up too, right? If I say the name, y'all gonna it'll do too much. But somebody else had pulled up, and he was acting like he didn't even know what was going on, and I'm acting with him. Cause we just got through shooting, we done got to the new location. I shot it, da 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 da. Man, them niggas was in there tripping. One nigga dropped the gun while we was shooting. He dropped the shit. And one of the nigga who was older than him was like, nah, bro, you can't be dropping the gun now. He was like, fuck you mean, nigga, I dropped my gun. And he had his mama with him. So I'm like, his mama with him. His mama finna say something. His mama finna say, chill out. What did mama say? You better stop fucking with my little boy. Stop fucking with him. He told you he dropped the gun. I'm like, his mama stupid. I was like, oh, I get it. The apple don't fall. The gun do. But the apple don't. So she say, stop fucking with my little boy. You better stop fucking with him. He say, he dropped the gun. What a nigga say? He ain't just say, if I drop my gun, I drop my gun. What else he say? That nigga say, and I'm shooting the video, right? So I'm still, but I'm observing this shit. That nigga say, I wish you would have shot somebody. I'm like, boy, I'm finna die. I said, man, I'm finna die. My dumb man finna sit here and die on Halloween. You know what I'm saying? Man, that shit was crazy as hell. Y'all think I'm lying? I called my mama that night. I was listen, I'm a smart ass nigga, right? So I said, I'm finna die. I'm finna call my mama. So we on our way to the other location. I put my phone by my knee. And I put my phone by my knee, nigga. I get the shit. And I made sure I turned that shit down so she could just hear this shit. I said, man, this some bullshit. So I'm hoping these niggas be like, oh, we going to this location. We going to 3565. That I'm like, man, hell, y'all wish they say shit. Cause I already know. But I'm glad it happened how it happened though. Shit. Cause they would have dropped the location, we probably would have been some other shit. And that would be so unfair, cause you can't have a problem with one blood nigga or a few blood niggas. Cause if they friends find out, it's too many. That shit ain't gonna never stop. You know what I mean? You done inherited a bloodline war, literally. Man, that shit was crazy. The nigga said, I wish you would have shot somebody. Man, so the nigga who was a big chubby dude, after all that had panned out, he walked up on me. He said, man, Faye, cause they had robbed me. So I had the little Cuban link on, I had his watch, right? It was a Rolex watch. I lied though, cause it wasn't a Rolex. It was a shit I got from the West End, and the Cuban was too, but they didn't know that. I ain't tell them that. It was because there was no space, there was no time, there was no allotted point where I could have said, hey, that's fake. That probably would have made them more mad, so, you know what I mean? So they took my shit up off me. Took my Cuban, took my watch. I was mad because if y'all ever seen the picture where I'm looking like Tupac, let me see if I can find that shit. The picture where I'm looking like Tupac, that very same night, brother. That very same night, I got my ass robbed and kidnapped like never before. Let me see if I can find that shit. Cause that shit was real. Man, here you go. That very same night, nigga, my ass was not thug life. I thought I was, but it didn't work. It didn't transfer over. Shit didn't finish downloading, nigga. That was it. Yep, thug life. It didn't work, though. I thought it's like you could incarnate it and channel it. Nah, I couldn't do shit but get robbed. So they robbed the shit out of me. You know what I'm saying? They took the Cuban. That Cuban gone. They took the little watch, but it wasn't nothing but like an $85 value from West End Mall. I still mad though. So, and then I had $150 in my pocket. They took that from me. So they took about, I feel like I'm doing a police report. They took about $300 worth of shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, they took about $300 worth of shit. And yeah, that shit was crazy. I'll never forget that. And yeah, bro, like, man, I'm sorry about that, da. And he was telling the folks to get my shit back. And he was like, yeah, man, we got to give Faye his shit back, da. So he went and got the shit. He brought it to me. I literally looked the man in his eye. I said, man, first of all, you ain't got to apologize for no shit you did. I said, because y'all got on business. I said, you got on business, you got on business. Ain't no reason to apologize. I said, especially if you saw that it was worth it. Like, y'all nigga did that. And then he tried to hand me my cube. I said, anything y'all took off me, even the money, I said, y'all can keep that. You know, I said, it ain't my shit. Y'all took it. I don't want it. I wanted the shit out of that money, but I still was standing on principle. I wanted the shit out of that money, but I couldn't take that. You took that from me. Fuck, I look like, oh, thanks, buddy. Man, nigga, y'all got me fucked up. And y'all lucky y'all was part of some big ass corrupt criminal damn organization. No disrespect, blood niggas. I'm just fucking with y'all. But y'all nigga was lucky that night, boy, I promise. Cause I ain't want nothing like it. And like you ever had like to go through some shit, but you in your head like bro, like you wish you was Blade. Like, y'all ever had to go through some shit, but like you wish you was Blade? Like, damn. I'm like, bro, if I was just Blade, like if bro, if I was just like Blade, nigga, if I was like Clark Kent. Right now, bro, y'all niggas been fucked up. But I wasn't Blade, I wasn't Tupac, I was Omari. And I was getting my stupid ass robbed. And I don't even know who I could even told. Because even I tried to call some of the G's. I was like, man, this shit done happened, da-da-da-da. I was out there fucking with the blood niggas. You know what I'm saying? It was Halloween. These niggas, it's Halloween. Everybody I called just clowned me for being stupid, for fucking with them niggas on their purge night. I'm like, man, never mind, bro. What y'all doing today? Shit. And then some shit could have popped up, but you'd be responsible for starting the damn gang war. So I had to let that go. I had to eat that one. But my point is, I love them niggas, man. I love them niggas. I ran into them niggas in the club months later. Literally, I can't tell you no lie. I ran into one of these clubs, and I would tell you the nigga, I can't tell you the nigga name. I don't want to do the niggas like that. I love them niggas. But I ran into the niggas in the club, and I had niggas with me. Like, I ain't talking about like, all right, my brother. I had niggas. Whatever you see in your brain. Yeah, I had niggas with me. So what was so fucked up was I seen him with one of the main ones, right? And I walked up to him, like walking past. I said, such and such, such and such. He said, yeah. He said, where I know you from? I dapped his ass up. I said, you probably don't remember. I said, you don't remember. And I just walked on. But he don't understand, like, I had niggas with me, like, I'm telling you, he nigga could have had an issue. But it ain't even worth it. I was just like, that was so fucked up, though, because that's how niggas be slipping. Like, you be done did so much fucked up shit, you forget niggas' faces, and my face ain't even forgettable. That nigga said, where I know you from? What I'm supposed to say? The robbery. Remember the robbery? It was me. Remember me? Halloween? The robbery? That was me. Yeah. What I'm supposed to say, nigga? I said, you probably don't remember. I said, you probably don't remember. Don't even worry about it. Just dapped his ass up, kept walking. Cool, what? Like, damn. But I love them niggas, man. I love them niggas. Yeah, I used to be a crazy little hothead young nigga in Decatur. I was in Decatur for a few years. I had one of my peoples. We called him the Reaper. He was one of them blood niggas. And he really like, I think he came from Flint. He came from Michigan, right? We called him a Flintstone. So his ass was getting acclimated to like just a new culture. It was a little shock for him because he won't do all that what up though shit, all that shit. So like he really wanted them. He was just telling me all the shit he used to have to do all that and everything. But my dumb man, I used to just fuck with him. Like I'd take a flag and used to run away. He like, bro, Omari, like, bro, you have to be, you gotta remember, you lucky cause he was dating my sister. He like, bro, you just lucky, bro. Like you family, bro. You family, but you gotta stop fucking with me, bro. But you family. I used to do little shit like that. Take a flag, run, drop it on accident. I used to just fuck with him. But we knew all that. And my Umi had a spot where everybody was welcome. And she used to have what she used to call it, a no flag zone, something like that, no something zone. Cause I'll never forget this shit. It's real life on my whole life. I don't know how we got here, but we got here. On my whole soul. My Umi threw a 4th of July event. So y'all already know who gonna be lit for 4th of July. Who gonna be lit? Who know their history? Who know? Y'all already know who gonna be lit for 4th of July, right? Okay, so my family them. They pull up. They lit cause it's 4th of July. And all you see, just everywhere you look, just like one big ass black blanket. Just a black blanket. You say, this must be what a picnic. Is this what a picnic we eating on this? Big ass black blanket. Everybody just everybody just say, what the fuck? And then we had different niggas from different parts coming through, right? So some niggas was feeling a little different. Cause my mama say, when you come through, everybody got to keep their shit put up, right? Y'all got to chill. Da-da-da, woo-da-woo. But I got an uncle, and my uncle just don't give a fuck. My uncle don't give a fuck. And niggas wanted to stay at the party, right? So we were having this shit at our house. Like, it was a big-ass shit. Like, everybody out in the yard, niggas inside, da-da-da. Everybody want to be there. All the hood want to be there. But you can't bang on them holy grounds. That's what my mama told him. So my uncle told me, he said, hey, Lee. And then my other uncle, he got the banging. And I'm just observing this whole shit, right? So I'm looking at the nigga we call the Reaper, right? And he just sitting there like he got this smirk on his face. Cause he want to bang, but he know the rules. You can't. It's just a beautiful thing is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Some people may not understand what I'm saying. Like, nigga, I don't get it. Are you glorifying gang culture? No, listen. It was a part of our community, right? And certain shit you had to know, certain shit you had to understand. It got bad. It got good. It was certain good things. It was certain bad things. Just like any community. Just like any family. Just like any race of people. You know what I'm saying? But that shit was hilarious. I'm like, listen... It ain't, and then them niggas, they were doing it in a way that you would do if you were like, some of y'all like might be Saints fans, some of y'all might be Falcons fans, right? So it's more like banter. It's more like a jest. It ain't on some, I'm on some bullshit, I'm trying to bang on you. You know what I mean? It was more like let me rep my shit. But it was crazy because the Crip niggas and the Blood niggas, they literally were saying shit like, bro, they making me uncomfortable, bro. Like, bro, I can't, they said we can't bang here. What the fuck them niggas banging for? That shit was beautiful, bro. Everybody from all over the communities come to our spot. And it don't matter what you was, everybody supposed to sit at the table. And they did. Whatever was going on. So, like I said, I done sat with everybody. You know, I had another person who I adopted as my cousin. He came through from Flint, too. And when he came and got put down in, where we was at? He was put down in Atlanta. Somewhere in Atlanta. So I think it was around like Venetian Hill. I made him tell me everything he knew. And that was one thing about it. When Omari asked, but ain't no such thing as you're not finna tell me. All right, what bebop mean? What that mean? East side, what is you talking about? Da da da, woo woo woo. Oh, okay, woo 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 woo. Right? So he would literally I could, if I wanted to, I could have talked with a Blood and sing like I was a Blood. If I wanted to, cause I knew all the food. Like, it was crazy. So I just got a lot of respect for everybody who coming from whatever they different parts are. It's just you can't be no problem with it. That's it. Just don't be no problem. That ain't what it's for. That ain't what it's for. You don't want to make shit hot, especially if you getting wise out here now. You don't want to make shit hot. You don't want to bring shit to the hood that you don't, you know what I'm saying? And they try to wrap y'all up on some Rico shit, da-da-da-da, whoop-de-whoop. Nah, niggas need to be on some, let's build. All right? Y'all get y'all money. Y'all put it back into the community. Y'all work with one another, and y'all show these folk what y'all really made of. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing about it, if you from one of these organizations, you know your heart not supposed to drop. That ain't supposed to happen. You ain't supposed to drop your heart. You ain't supposed to drop your crown. You ain't supposed to drop your chair. You ain't supposed to drop nothing. You know what I'm saying? So y'all show these folk what y'all made of. It's supposed to be about love now. It's supposed to be about like, bro, you know what I'm saying? More work. The faith already done. I got love for y'all, man. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to the overseer. Okay. Shout out to Tookie. Shout out to everybody. Love out the devil playground. All y'all. Both sides, all sides. You know what I'm saying? Both sides of the 8-ball. Everybody. The moon, the sun niggas. All y'all. Much love. You know what I'm saying? So I want to see better. 212. What you saying? What you talking about? What you know about it? Oh, now you know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Every flag got a color. That's why I said these ain't bandana, these badges. Y'all niggas better start standing up right. Stand on your square like. And the same thing the Masons say. They say stand on your square. You know what I'm saying? I want to see just more family. It should just be so normal, bro. Like, even if niggas want to hold on. Listen, you know you don't even got to have like the badge all out and shit. Like, niggas have a function. Y'all can have the blood nigga can show up with a red button down. You know what I'm saying? The Crip nigga show up with a blue button down. And the G's show up with a black button down. Niggas show up with y'all button down. They ain't ready to say shit. So y'all already know who is who, right? You with me? Or show up with the neutral. Show up with white. You with me? Everybody show up with their white on. You with me? So everybody, it'll be based on what you say. Like, it'll be more unspoken. More, not really unspoken, but not spoken out into the masses. You can still dap niggas up a certain way or dap niggas up, lean in and say what you is. Or certain ways y'all walk or certain ways you wear certain shit. Y'all know who is who. But they can't call it gang banging. They can't call it gang banging. Shit, the GDs don't wear a tie. The Bloods wear a bow tie. You with me? And the Crips wear a tie. Simple. Shit like that. And then y'all just do shit in the community, bro. I challenge all of y'all who know Bloods, G's, Crips. I'm talking about if you were part of it. All of y'all who were part of the families. And y'all know this person over here, G. Y'all know this person over here, Blood. Y'all know this person over here, Crip. Man, get in touch with them. Especially if they're in your neighborhood, in your community. And, man, y'all do something together. Just do some shit together. Like, y'all link up. You know what I'm saying? And put it together in an organized fashion where it ain't about no gang banging, none of that. And, man, tag me. You know what I'm saying? Tag me in it. Put a video together where y'all done fed some people. I don't give a damn if it's Little Caesars Pizza, nigga. I don't care. Right? Y'all put a video together. Y'all done fed some people. Y'all done did something, put on a little show. Y'all threw a little card party. Y'all playing spades, whatever. Man, do shit, record it, send it to me, tag me, and show me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't got to put no bandanas in it. Niggas just wear their color. And y'all niggas just start popping up around each other more. And stop being on different sides of the club, nigga. Fuck all that. Stop being on different sides of the yard for a party, nigga. Fuck all that. Everybody powwowing. Shit, it need to be on some basis where everything we talking about need to be on the same shit. What the fuck? What else we got to talk about? Let's suggest what it is and you get it up what it is and then, all right, now what's the move? What's the business like? That's it. That's what we really talking about. Other than that, what fuck you need to keep reminding me that every time we see each other, we go over the same fucking rules and same lines, same creed and say, nigga, we won't do that shit as Masons. Every time you see a nigga, we get a sign. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. That's it. That's it. Nigga ain't got to keep doing this same. Hell, I conceal. What do you conceal? Man, fuck all that. You know what I conceal. Get the fuck out of my face, nigga. Where the drinks at? Shit, nigga. I don't know what the hell going on with Joe. He keep asking about this concealing shit, bro. He happy as hell to be a Mason. Shit. Nah, for sure. All y'all. I know there's a lot of y'all in here, too. And I know a lot of y'all feel good about this day and time. I told y'all it's a great and dreadful day. Some people may not understand it. Even when you look at great and dreadful, what you got? GD. It ain't, you can't run away from it. You can't run away from the shit, bro. The growth and development is everywhere. The growth and development take place in the womb, in the stomach. You hear me? You hear me? Growth and development take place from the moment you come out of the stomach, come out of the womb. You hear me? I word law. So I would love to see more love out here. Plenty of it. We need plenty of love out here. There's a lot of hate. That's what I'm saying. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Samson. See what I'm saying? You know what I mean? All right. But I love y'all. I think we got to know that was a great build. I think enough people were able to come through and take some gems and walk on. You know what I'm saying? Peace Stone here. I see you. Man, y'all come together, man. Y'all come together for real, for real. Do more shit together. You know what I mean? It should be like the 80s, nigga. You should be getting up happy and excited to go out there and play with your friends. I don't give a damn niggas just going to the movies. Y'all niggas need to get up, bro, and just do more shit together, bro. There you go. There go a formula. Just do more shit together. You know Miss Mary, who be on the block, you know what I'm saying? Who she a elder, right? And she, every now and again, she come out, check the mail, or she get in the car to go get her medicine, not medicine. How many, do we still got elders who go get medicine? Right? Miss Mary, who go get her medicine, right? Go get her medicine for her. And y'all need to do that shit together. Send 3 representatives, one apiece, right? Or bring more niggas and just get in a van, nigga, and just go get some medicine. Right? Y'all go get Miss Mary medicine. Y'all cut her lawn. Should no elders, especially no women, need to be getting out there and mowing the lawn. Y'all niggas get out there and do that. Pick up the trash, take out the trash. What you need, Miss Mary? We about to go to the store. Da-da-da-da. You know what I'm saying? And go get her stuff for her. You with me? Make sure everybody doing the elders right. Wake up all the, wake up all the, something, trying to, wake up all the children, make the old people well. Something like that. Right? They're the ones who, something, and catch all the hell. They don't have much very long before their judgment day. So let's make them happy before they pass away. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, go take care of the elders. Y'all can do that together. I mean, every day need to be some new shit. You should get up with the boys, go clean up some shit. You know what I'm saying? What y'all doing? Oh, we out here cleaning this yard. You know what I mean? Knock on the door. One person stand up on the door. 2 more people standing in the yard. Y'all need to be dressed like y'all on a mission instead of dressing like y'all trying to get somebody robbed. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, dress nice. You know what I'm saying? Hey, can we mow your lawn? You know what I'm saying? We'll do this shit for $20 or something, whatever. Or $10, whatever, because we about to hit every lawn in this hood. And y'all niggas do that shit together. And y'all break down at the end of the day. And then be on another mission. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, so I just want to see more stuff like that because that's community organization. Organizing your community. They can't stop you from doing that. As long as you ain't breaking no laws, you know what I mean? As long as y'all being cautious and careful and going about things in an intuitive way, you ain't gonna bring no problems. You hear me? No more backward thinking, time for thinking ahead. You with me? For sure, on the guys. I heard you, yeah. I want to see more of that. It's time for it. We in that light. All right, I love y'all. I would play this song, but I don't know if it's responsible to play it. Because that song really like a heavy duty song. I don't know if it's a good idea to play it right now. All right. So I'll talk to y'all soon. There's some more things on the way. All right. All the G's, breathe easy. Don't even worry. Just stay on y'all square. And don't get on no bullshit. Don't make it harder for them. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes that they'll use what y'all do to try to slash them. You with me? Y'all stay easy. Keep it low. You know what I'm saying? And then let them walk. And then organize in the right way. And don't just do it